Hi, I'm finally back. Got all my heroes back. I also was able to upgrade my queen one level. So she got the next ability upgrade, level 55. So here's our war situation. They used a lot of attacks overnight, and now we are going to have to play some catch up here. And if you look on our side, usually the way you can tell how well war is going is how well the top people have done. So you can see they've, our top seven. Most of us are 3-star except for one Nighthawk and then our top two. Um, so we are going to have to do very well in our attacks in order to keep up. You can see they only missed 3 stars on me and Kador here. So we are going to have to go for 3 stars here. So my matchup here is their number 2. You can see they have an offset base. So if I wanted to play this safe, I would probably try to attack from over here and have like the siege machine. Either I could just have it go straight down here or have it come from the side here like this. But because we are going to have to pull out some big attacks, I'm going to attempt the 3 stars because I feel like if I attacked from this side here, there's no way I'd be able to get 3 stars because it'd be hard to go through the rest of his base without some way to take out the walls. So I'm gonna have the siege machine take a path through the Eagle artillery. So I needed to open up this compartment here. My initial thoughts were to attack from, have the siege machine go through like here. And then I was debating on having a queen walk over in this area and try to have the queen go around this way. And then, but my problem is that if you notice, he has this huge gap right here. There's no buildings there. So if I placed the rest of my troops to take out these buildings here, I feel like the troops would eventually just start going this way and ignore my siege machine and not go into the core, which would ruin the attack really. So what I decided to do is to do no queen walk and then to have the siege machine take a path like this. This way it'll open up this compartment with this Inferno Tower, and it'll also open up this compartment with the Eagle Artillery. The main thing I would have to worry about is making sure my troops don't go this way, because I still need them to follow the siege machine. I'm not so worried about them going this way because there is this huge gap here. So I just need to make sure to place troops earlier on this side. And then I guess a little bit over here too, but I feel like this side's a bit weaker because there's a lot of builder huts here that would be the main buildings pulling my troops over that way. So I'll have you take a look at my army. It's the Giants, Witches, and Bowlers. He's got 3 single target Infernos, so the Witches should be good against that. I'm bringing extra free spells and a jump spell because I do have a feeling that the Siege Machine might not make it all the way to the Town Hall, so I can just use a jump spell to get the rest of the way to the Town Hall. So this will be a tough attack. This is possible it could just be a 1-star attack, but I am hoping that the witches can stay alive and just distract defenses all day long, and my heroes can do a lot of damage behind the rest of my troops. And then if I can get them all the way to the Town Hall, I have potential to get 3 stars. If I can get enough troops alive with all the Inferno Towers down, then I do have a good chance of getting 3 stars, but I am not expecting 3 stars. But we will see how it goes. Alright, so I finished the attack, and now here is the replay. You see my troops and army list at the bottom there. So I started the troops off on the right, just so I can prevent the troops from going too far that way. So I want to get the funneling right. You can see on the left here, all the buildings are down pretty quickly. And now I just want everything to follow the siege machine, which you can see there's only skeletons went off to the left, and then a few troops went over to the right here, but everything else went down the middle, which is good. So freeze the infernos and raging troops in here. I also put one to rage so I can kill the castle troops faster, because he's got a lava hound in there, so those will distract me for a bit. Now I'm freezing the inferno towers because I want the siege machine to get as far as I can. I possibly could have done another freeze, but at this point there's only one wall to get over, but I have a jump spell and then I'm raging troops, but he's got a tornado going there, so it's stopping my Valkyries from doing much. I'm trying to freeze the you see here I got the Queen, Townhall, and Inferno Tower frozen in there. One kind of bad thing is that you can see my Queen. I would want my Queen to follow these troops, but my Queen went off to the left a bit here. You can see a lot of my troops are stuck here because of the tornado trap. But I'm freezing the troops in there, and I eventually get it down. But you can just see how many witches I have alive over here. There's like, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's at least 7 witches still alive. Plus the Grand Warden. I still have a rage spell, but then I got my Queen over here all by herself, which really held me back there. So I got my Queen ability. So my Queen will still do a lot of damage over there, but I use my rage to get that Inferno Tower down because I couldn't have my Inferno getting my Grand Warden. You see my Queen's eventually going to go down, but over here we just got witches, and witches they're not good against buildings that do splash damage, so these wizard towers are able to kill the skeletons in one shot, and then like these archer towers, as soon as they get locked onto the witches, they're dead. So that's why you want to pair up these splash damage buildings like the wizards with these cannons, because you can see these things are just, wizard towers kill all the skeletons in one shot, and then these other buildings can just take out the witches. Let's say at this point I got 90%, which is actually really good. I would have gotten 3 stars if my witch went to the right here and followed my Grand Warden and the witches, because then my Queen would have been able to kill these buildings really quickly before they could kill the witches. But then right now you can see I'm just stacking up extra percentage with the Grand Warden. Let's fast forward here. I believe I end up with 93, but see 93. This is actually really good. It's actually the most heroic attack. You can see at the bottom there, bottom left. So we are closing the gap against these guys. We still have some more attackers, and we're basically we got like Nighthawk needs to clean up. We still got base down here, so this could end up being a really close war. I was gonna show a defense here. So it seems that air attacks do really well against me, but at least sometimes. See, he started the electro dragons on the corners to funnel a little bit. That warden ability was really early. Now, something I could possibly do different here is, if you see, my Town Hall goes down right away. I need to possibly put the tornado trap where those giant bombs are next to the Town Hall, because if they were, then my Town Hall wouldn't have died there. And the only thing that went after my Town Hall was the siege machine and the troops inside of it, so. Like if I had a tornado trap here, he could have gotten a lot of high percentage, but he would have got my Town Hall, which would have been 1 star less, which could be key at the end. So I'll maybe have to change that in my base. You can see now he's just getting as much percentage as he can, but my Eagle Artillery will whittle his heroes down. This is everything else, because these heroes are alone. Now it's just the queen with her ability. Fast forward here. I watched some of the other attacks, but for my clan members, but I decided not to show them right now. Let's see how Nighthawk did. Oh, actually, let's watch him since he got 3 stars against his mirror. So I've not seen this yet. Alright, so you can see he's doing he's funneling with witches and bowlers in the corners. And he's placing these giants down. And these witches and bowlers in the corners there aren't any defenses for them to get attacked, so they're free to make the funnel. Alright, place the heroes down. There's your queen. Oh, that guy, this defense is at Townhall 10, almost a max Townhall 10, so. Alright, so that was an issue. He needs to be ahead of his queen in there. The queen's the best unit in the game. The queen has to be placed down much sooner. You can see just in the middle here, he's raging and healing this big ball of troops. And the core's down now, so. He has all of his heroes alive, so there's just not enough defenses to take everything out. He's even just got all these troops without any hero support will be fine. Yeah. Alright, well I think I'll end the video here. So we should be back for, I believe, maybe 2 wars before War League starts again. Then we'll have a video every day. Yeah, I think I'll end the video here, and thanks for watching.